Hey everybody, Nakul here from Skills IELTS. Really hope everybody is doing fantastic. I'm back with yet another powerful power pack tips video about getting stuck in the middle of speaking. Before we actually get into the video, if not subscribed to this channel, kindly click on the subscribe button. And anytime you need online assistance, it's a paid assistance. You can text us to the number given there, WhatsApp us, I'll be there, we will be there to help you guide in the right direction. Alright, let me just share my screen and show you what I've got for you today. Do you get stuck in your IELTS speaking while speaking? What are the top 5 tips because of which you can actually kill this process, you can actually nail this and overcome this problem of getting stuck. Stuck for what? Stuck for ideas? Stuck with respect to fluency? I'm fumbling, I'm not understanding why so. The top 5 tips here are there. The very first tip, remember rather, content is not a priority. If you're stuck, it's only because you're searching for the right ideas. You're not convinced with the ideas that you have, or you don't have anything here to speak. So that's the reason you're stuck. But remember, content is not a priority. There is no mark specified for content in your IELTS evaluation guide. It is always the fluency and coherence, vocabulary, grammar, clarity or pronunciation. Where is the content? Then why are you getting stuck? It's so disheartening that people are not aware of this, correct? People think of right ideas. They are trying to speak something and they're stuck because they're not getting the right idea. They're looking, they're seeking the right ideas, but know that deep down, there's no marks for the ideas. Well, of course, you cannot speak something generic answer, something of a template kind of thing for every question, because a human is sitting there. You cannot fool that person there. But yes, you can speak anything that comes to your mind. Know this, don't give preference to the ideas. Give preference to the way you speak. It is not what you speak, it is rather how you speak. How to speak fluently. Coherence, cohesion should be correct, means narration, grammar, simple sentence, compound sentence, complex sentence. Vocabulary, use some apt words, use some synonyms, and pronunciation means crisp, clarity. Open your mouth and speak. Remember always, it is not what you speak, rather how you speak. That's the tip number 1. If you're getting stuck, know that you're looking for the right ideas, so you are stuck. No, whatever that comes to your mind, speak. But when you speak, make sure you speak with one main idea, some supporting idea, example, and then main idea you speak in a simple sentence, rest you use compound or a complex sentence. And vocabulary, just pay more attention to it, and while you speak, open the mouth more. Don't just murmur. Getting it? Some people don't do that. Open the mouth a bit more. That's the tip number 1. Let's quickly move on to the tip number 2. Remember, you can always rephrase. Nowhere in the evaluation guide said you cannot speak again from the beginning. Isn't it so? Then what's stopping you from rephrasing? Give it a thought. What exactly I meant? Let's say you are stuck while you speak. What occupation do people at your place? This is the question, and you are trying to speak instantaneously. People at my place are doctors, and you are completely blank. Rephrase it. What I meant by this, buy some time, probably 1 or 2 seconds, because anyway you are saying and know what you have to speak, and then, sorry, I would like to reconsider my statement. There are doctors, engineers, scientists, to name a few, and when you talk about doctors, there are really highly paid doctors and who really do true justice to their job. When it comes to scientists, there are many innovations and discoveries being done. To name a few, for example, so this way you can continue. Remember, if you are stuck, know that you cannot continue there because your mind will not allow you. So reconsider. Tell your mind, I know you're going in this direction, now the direction is deadlocked. I'm going to take a U-turn and change my direction. I would like to reconsider my statement and start freshly. Nowhere in the evaluation guide said that if you do this, you will lose marks. Hello, isn't it so? Think about it. This is a very useful technique. You can rephrase if you're stuck for ideas or whatever it is. You just rephrase and start from the beginning. But make sure you add the sentence. Sorry, I would like to reconsider my statement. Done and dusted. That's the technique number 2. Tip number 3, don't rush. 90% or 99% of the problem happens because people are too impatient. Perhaps you need to go to a medical shop and ask for the tablet called patience and gulp it with the water. You're rushing. See, what basically happens when you rush. Lot of thoughts at once come to your mind. Then how do you deal with it? You're stuck, you don't know which one to talk about. So what exactly I'm talking about is there should be a mind and the tongue, the brain and the tongue coordination. The brain or the mind is capable of doing multiple things, incredible things. It's a marvel of the nature. Tongue is not a tongue can handle only one thing at a time. So right now I'm talking to you. I'm forcing my mind not to send multiple thoughts to my tongue. I'm telling my mind, urging my mind to send only one thought, and that thought I'm speaking. If I send multiple thoughts at once, I don't know what to speak, I'll be stuck forever. There should be a mind and the tongue coordination, meaning practice this. Channelize the thought. It's like the water flowing in a pipe. It comes one after the other, one after the other, one after the other, not like this. There should be a channel. This, if you master it, you can be a public orator. Let thoughts flow in a channel one after the other rather than gushing at once. Let the thoughts flow like this one after the other rather than gushing at once in all the directions. Let there be unidirection. It's like one way. In one way, well, in our country, in one way people come in the opposite direction. Let's not consider that situation, but ideal one way you can go only in this direction. From here only one thought. Another thought comes, it should be following the next one. Something like I just showed you. Let the thoughts come this way. Don't rush. This you need to patiently observe as to what is happening, why you are rushing, why lot of thoughts at once are coming. Give it a thought, sit in a corner of the room, close your eyes and just try to observe. You will understand there is no big problem as such, the problem is just you are rushing. Try to be more patient, don't be impatient, things will fall in place. Don't rush, automatically you will not be stuck for anything, the words will just flow. Trust me on this works. And tip number 4, read books and journals, novels, newspapers. Why? You are probably stuck because nothing here, not much of the data here, we have limited data and that you spoke, after that you don't have much data. Then pour in the data, no? Isn't it so? Pour in the data, read when you have lot of things here. Let's say your area of expertise is, let's say you are a chemical engineer, your area of expertise is chemistry and all those chemical things. If I ask you something about, let's say, CO2 or CaCO3, calcium carbonate, I'm sure you will endlessly speak for 1 hour. Then why not in IELTS speaking? Get clarity. They probably may talk about occupation, weather, then read about weather every day, read about occupation every day. Occupation in UK, read. Just read, don't have to specify the topics, just read randomly, pour in. Let you be an expert of everything. If not an expert, at least an average person who has some knowledge, probably beyond the limited knowledge, so that you can speak, because here content is not a priority, but you have to speak something. Correct? For that you need to have some data here. Main reason why people are stuck is because of lack of knowledge. Then you should become more knowledgeable. For that, reading is the best activity, or watching a TV series. Not exactly TV series, watching a news, listening to a podcast, whatever you want. Just indulge yourself, or rather engage yourself in learning English. This activity will help you become more knowledgeable than whatever the question IELTS examiner asks you. You'll be much more comfortable than you are to speak endlessly. Give it a thought. This is very much required. At least half an hour a day. Read books. This will give you that break. Alright, that last tip number 5. Have crisp clarity before you start speaking. See, I am talking in this video, I am speaking without a retake. You can check any of my videos. 99% of the videos, there won't be any editing. Only editing will be in the bottom. WhatsApp us for the paid course. Subscribe. There won't be retake. You observe in this video also. 99% of the times, unless I get some cough or something, or I'm not well, sometimes happens where I speak something nonsense and we correct it from it. So why or how is that possible that I'm able to speak fluently without a retake? Because I have the clarity on what I speak. I am prepared. Isn't it? I look at the PPT and think, okay, for this is what I should do. I'm getting a picture. I'm visualizing. When an examiner asks you a question, within seconds you need to get the picture of what you are going to speak next. When you don't have that picture, you will simply speak. Let's say regarding the occupation you're going to speak. Simply don't say doctors and engineers are there and then start thinking what to speak. No. The moment they ask you, this visualization should kick in, the reflex should just kick in and tell you a doctor, engineer, highly paid doctor, wonderful engineer, scientists are into ISRO and lot many things. Now I can speak. There are doctors, engineers and scientists to name a few. Doctors are really highly paid for the profession and really do justice for the work they do. Recently a heart transplant surgery was done by a doctor who hails from our region. Not just that, even engineers have done great achievements in construction, and not just that, scientists have played a really pivotal role in sending the rocket to the space. See, I just created few things. See, I am just creating a picture, I am just watching the picture I am speaking. Probably you have to get this clarity before you speak, and that getting this clarity should happen instantaneously, and that is a skill. If you are not getting that instantly, then go slow. What occupation people do at your place? Let me think about it. I think, see, I bought 4 seconds. In 4 seconds, I am getting a picture, and then while I speak so slow that even while I speak, during my speech, I start thinking what to speak next. When it comes to a doctor, there are many doctors who are really highly paid in our place. See, I am trying to be slow. This is not about when you go slow, you lose marks for fluency. When you fumble, you lose marks for fluency. And then let us say I continue. These doctors are actually highly paid because they are really good at their profession. Recently a heart transplantation happened, which was even in the newspaper, because that was quite an achievement, and that person was from my place. Not just that, even scientists have done remarkably great job in sending rockets to the space. See, I am trying to be slow. This is not fluency is hampered. No, I am trying to be continuous. Naturally, you will fumble, but I am buying that time. If your visualization, getting that picture, visualizing aspect of yours is not that up to the mark, it is slow, then you speak slow, buy time, be more intelligent. If it is very fast, then you can speak instantly. Otherwise, be more careful, go at ease. No one will shoot at you just because you are going slow. You will get 9 or 8 even if you go slow, but try to be more natural in your speech. Hope you are getting it, I hope you are getting it. So, that is all for today. I really hope I have given some insights on how to overcome the problem of getting stuck in IELTS speaking. Not just that, even the real life. While you speak, if you are stuck, you can apply or adopt these concepts. Definitely you grow more confident as an English speaker. Fine guys, with this I will park it here. This is Nakul signing off from Skills IELTS Soon. I will see you all till then. Take care. Bye bye.